You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chilson, and this is my review for Bring Her Back. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. Bring Her Back is a 2025 horror film from the directing duo of the Filippo brothers, the siblings that brought you Talk to Me. Bring Her Back follows a pair of siblings who are moved to a new foster home, who soon uncover an unnerving ritual once they've settled in. The film stars Sally Hawkins, Billy Barrett, Sora Wong, and Jonah Wren Phillips. So Bring Her Back served as the May 19th Scream Unseen mystery movie, and I kind of had a hunch. That's why I felt this shirt seemed very appropriate. And that's also why I could not miss this mystery movie because I was insanely hyped. I saw Talk to Me back at San Diego Comic-Con a couple years back, and I absolutely adored it. I actually met one of the brothers at the after party that they held at Comic-Con, but the film itself was amazing and one of my favorite films of the year. So when I saw that the brothers were back with a new horror film, I couldn't be more excited. Then I saw that trailer, and yeah, the excitement was through the roof. And thankfully, it was all warranted because the film definitely lives up to anticipation. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Well, I have to give it up to the Philippou brothers because they know how to direct these horror films. Now, I don't know their background, I don't know their life or their history, but my goodness, do they know how to craft a horror film based around adolescent trauma and grief and loss. Themes that were heavily present in Talk to Me are once again heavily present in Bring Her Back. And this time they're explored in much different fashion and different ideas are brought in, but it's just as effective. In many ways, actually, I would say this film serves almost equal parts drama as it does horror. There's so much to chew on and think about that honestly, even as you're horrified at what you're seeing, there's such an air of sadness to what you're seeing. I actually left feeling quite just sorrowsome with the seasoning of disturbed. And I think that's a really impressive skill. Just the craftsmanship of the narrative was handled beautifully. Now, in saying all of this about the drama, trust and believe this is still very much a horror film. Much in the vein of Talk to Me, it is gruesome, it is gnarly, and it gives you imagery and ideals that will leave you mentally scarred as much as visually assaulted. If you have a weak stomach, get ready because there is some gnarly sequences here. As for the acting, it's all fantastic. Sally Hawkins, oh my goodness, she is amazing in this role, delicately playing this beautiful balance. We all know she's an amazing actress, and she just nails it here in this film. I also have to give it up to Billy Barrett and Sora Wong, who play siblings in the film. I am unfamiliar with either of these young talents. They both are fantastic. And then Jonah Wren Phillips. What a disturbing, fantastic performance from this young man. Honestly, that's another talent these brothers possess is they seem to be able to work really well with young actors to get absolutely fantastic performances from them. I also greatly enjoyed the original score used here. Again, the score mirrors the script and the filmmaking, the acting in so many ways that it beautifully blends the horror parts of a score that you need, those more anxiety-inducing parts, with this really kind of sorrowful motifs and undertones throughout. It's really well crafted. technically across the board, the film is impeccably crafted. So then, what doesn't work so well when it comes to Bring Her Back? Well, I think there's just really one character's plot that stayed a little bit overly murky. They do such a great job of relaying what's happening and all of these different rituals and craziness that is surrounding the entire situation, but there's just this one aspect that you're left a little bit confused on. I also think when it unravels, it does unravel a little bit quickly. We take so much time to meticulously lay everything out in the first two acts of the film that once that string is pulled out from the sweater, it comes falling apart at a pretty rapid pace. I think we could have taken our time just a touch more. You don't want to take too much time, especially in a horror film like this. You gotta punch it up. I think we could have used a touch more of haunting breathing room in that third act. But ultimately, I really enjoyed this film. I think those were nitpicks for negatives, just a couple of pinpoints I think we could have maybe improved on. But really, this is a fantastic film. If you enjoyed Talk to Me, I guarantee you are going to really, really appreciate what they bring with Bring Her Back. It's just a fantastically crafted horror film that brings so much more than cheap scares to the table. Honestly, this is shooting right up to be one of my favorite films of 2025. And when it comes to a straight up horror film, whew, it's gonna be hard to beat. It's possibly gonna be the one that most stays with me throughout the rest of this year. So that was my review for Bring Her Back. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Bring Her Back? Or did you also attend a mystery movie session and get to see it tonight? Let me know all of your thoughts and comments either in that comment section down below, or you can hit me up over on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.